Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a este video, bienvenidos al canal. Lo que quiero hacer justamente es revivir este clásico. Fue uno de los primeros juegos una de las primeras aventuras e historias que pude experimentar en la PlayStation 3. Y este juego lo tengo hace 2 años. Y tengo ganas casi 2 años. Y tengo ganas de volver a experimentarlo. Y de compartirlo con ustedes, para el que no conozca la historia, para el que nunca la haya visto. Es interesante, muy interesante. Para su época, bien, Rockstar Games. Y bueno, y si estás viendo esto por primera vez y te interesa, porfa suscríbete si te gusta lo que hago y deja tu like, deja tu comentario, que la verdad es que me ayuda un montón. El canal es pequeño todavía y tengo ganas de llegar a bastantes personas en las historias, las aventuras, los videos que voy subiendo. Está bueno, está bueno. No van a jugar el 2 también, me regalaron. Y bueno, y antes de jugar el 2, tenía ganas de revivir este. Porque hay cosas que yo no me acuerdo. Y bueno, sería como volver a jugarlo por
Well,
primera
I,
vez.
for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a
Lo copado de
savage.
esto
I never
es...
thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Los viejos paradigmas, ¿no? Las viejas formas de pensar que había en esta época, que siguen habiendo algunas.
Not only do
Depende.
people now have motor cars, Father,
Depende de cómo se
but
lo
I
vea
heard
y
that
depende de
pretty
las
soon
sociedades.
we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
Ok.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
De la taberna. Vamos por acá. Para correr, mantén pulsado. Para sprintar, pulsar repetidamente. Un borrachín. El punto del mapa indica un objetivo de misión. Ve hacia el mapa y acércate hacia la isla. Buenas noches. ¿Qué onda? Claro.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to gag you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Okay. Un repertorio. Y es Jake. El borrachín. Ha descubierto el traje de asesino letal. Úsalo para que...
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. Is that right? Good to see you. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Let's go.
Whoa now. Giddy up. So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an old serrated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Gee up. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Okay.
Whoa there. Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Ok. Acércate a formarse. Pues es lo que dicta la historia.
Go! Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
Okay.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge.
Okay.
No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Nice. Un poco raro, ¿no? Varias horas ahí tirado con un tiro en el... No debe haber sido un tiro muy... en un órgano vital, supongo. Pero bueno. Sí, algo de esto me acuerdo. Nuevos amigos, viejos problemas. Este juego no me acuerdo haberlo streameado. No. No sé si lo terminé después que... Antes que compre la capturadora. Mucho antes que la PC.
Well, you're alive.
Yep.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Yep. Así que a saldar deudas. Bien, Bonnie aparece como circulito en el mapa. Ok. Hello. Vamos a ver a la moza. Acá.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Yeah.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Mira con dos. Okay.
How are you today? There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
I picked out a fine horse for you.
Yo.
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Me acabo de ver con compañero. Sí.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Hardcore. Bacon. Michael.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken. Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace!
Creo que me estoy acostando.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Try to keep up, will you?
Come on, easy up now.
I was just a little girl. Yeah! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't fight.
Bueno, no me lo digas dos veces.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am.
Sí.
Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you.
Tereré.
I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Algo frío, supongo que es algo natural, porque...
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Vale, a ver, el primer rifle.
Come on then, let's mount up and take a look around.
Monta a caballo. Caballo.
Whoa! Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Ball.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Yeah.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
Okay.
Yeah.
Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Good shot. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. You got one. Nice shooting. You're a good shot, Mr. Marston. That rabbits didn't stand a chance. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
Okay. Para esto.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Cuando quieras, linda.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. That coyote won't be back. Come on, they're headed for the chicken coop.
Hey, demócrata, ¿cómo va? Bienvenido. Gracias por el follow. Me perdí. ¿Qué pasó? Está reviviendo una historia.
I'm afraid you're mine.
That's it! Damn coyote! Nice shot!
Come on!
Si no hablo español, señor, solo inglés.
Come on, I I'll show you the way
I'm
to your
not
room.
good Spanish speaker. Okay, I'm sorry, but I don't
You
speak
know, you
English.
can actually handle a rifle.
It's something
No
I've
me
had a
buen
little
español
experience
hablo.
in.
Maybe Bill
Entiendo.
Williamson did get
Okay.
lucky after all.
I'm
Luck
sorry.
didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Vale.
This is you,
I
Mr.
am
Marston.
only speak Spanish.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I
Yeah.
will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Mañana será un gran día. ¿Quieres guardar las partidas? Duerme en la cama. Y sí, para empezar con las misiones. Levantar a las 6 horas más tarde. Dale. También puedes coger munición del baúl, de la... Cierto que se podía. Nivel actual de 26. Yeah. Voy a agarrar las balitas. Ok. Hija. Sí, cierto que... Ah, todo esto se me reinició. Claro. No. Ok. Guardar partida. Sí, quiero dormir. Selecciona... Vale, esta partida... La voy a guardar acá. Quizás se escribirá... Sí. Entrada al menú, traje de caballero completado. ¿Cómo? Traje... Opciones, diario, armas de cambio. Ah, para usar esto. Traje de caballero, distinguir por medio de acceder a partidas de poker a la altura en Blackwood. Bien. Ok. Vale. Ve a B en el mapa para hablar con Bonnie McFarlane. Vale, vamos. El mapa. Para eso voy a acabar. ¿Esto es mi caballo? ¿Entonces?
Go!
No hay un poste acá. Bueno, me voy.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
Todo tranquilo.
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Okay.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Yes. So, mi caballo. Sí.
Come on, boy.
Come on.
Ok, primera misión. Es una gallina.
Whoa there. On the
Bueno.
count of 3.
A correrla.
2, 1,
Go.
go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
No me acuerdo. Si de veras le puedo ganar.
Come on.
Voy a cortar camino.
Let's go.
Yo creo que sí, Te meto. Paso.
Call yourself a dangerous outlaw?
Let's go.
This is gonna be close.
Y ahora.
Let's go. Why don't I lead the way? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Would you like me to slow down? Neck and neck, Miss McFarland. Yeah. Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland.
This sure beats milking cows.
Y por acá.
Try to stay with me now.
Look at that male pride go.
Should I wait for you to catch up? Are you saving the best for last? Come on. How you doing back there?
No.
Come on.
No, le pifié.
Whoa.
No, me fui para el otro lado. ¿Cómo lo has empezado a ganar? Realidad. Ok, mira cómo perdí. Justo por no saber el camino.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Ajá. Fama. Bueno. Vale. Y la M es del comisario Johnson. Vale. Comisario John quiere hablar contigo. Ve a Armadillo, ve a la M en el mapa. De acuerdo. Mi caballo. ¿Cuál es? ¿Este? Creo que sí. Vale, yo sé que puedo marcar la ruta. Sigue este camino hacia el suroeste para visitar al comisario de Armadillo. Si voy por el medio del mapa. Sí, sigo la ruta. Y yo me acuerdo que a veces podía cortar camino y a veces no. Sí, me acuerdo de esta carta. Muchas gracias, brother. Mira, me hice 4 pesos. Son apreciadas por los ciudadanos y la gente por la ley, se hacen muchas acciones, bla bla bla. Sí, sí. Yo lo que quiero es la piel, la carnita. Las acciones importantes, que yo me animo. Venga. Porque esto... Sí. Después la vendemos y hacemos negocio. Puedes guardar la partida en cualquier de las tetas, elige campamento en tu bolsa para comprar y guardar. Vale, no me acordaba de eso. Me acuerdo que había zonas que eran medias peligrosas, quedarte mucho tiempo. Al conseguir piel de coyote has iniciado el primer rango de desafío. Para obtener más información, revisa Cazador Experto en la sección de desafíos de tu diario dentro del menú pausa. Ajá. Además de permitirte guardar en los campamentos, encontrarás un caballo y munición adicional si no tienes ninguna. También sirve para viajar a cualquier ciudad que hayas visitado. Reflexión un animal que hayas matado en la estepa, acércate de ese cadáver y pulsa el triángulo. Yeah. Despellejar animales, conseguirás materias primas que podrás vender en las tiendas. También conocerás a las personas que usarán dichos materiales de forma especial. Vale. Bueno, creo que esos son todos. ¿Dónde está mi caballo? Yo creo que lo puedo hacer. Esté donde esté, tipo... Tiene receptor wifi. Vale. Hello. Vale, ahí estamos. Los desafíos yo ya los hice en el año, hace 2 años, así que cuando los jugué por primera vez. Así que no me voy a enfocar en esto. Me voy a enfocar en las misiones, la historia y ya. Juego al 100%.
Excuse me.
Completé casi todo.
You got a visitor.
No lo voy a volver a...
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him. Come on, what? You getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into. Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. God damn it, he's onto it. Get after him.
Ya lo hice.
Can't lose that trail, boy. Catch up with me when you can.
Yeah. If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shola Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Yeah! Hold up, Marston. He must be at the old Pleasance house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Hey!
Looks like we got company, boys. Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill. Over here, pussyfoot. Take cover behind that wagon to your right.
I need to get out of here!
No veo al otro, ¿dónde me está dando?
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
Por más que lo tenga en el mapa.
Are you gonna help me here?
Más o menos daño.
You're shooting fresh air there, boy.
Now what are you gonna do?
What are you waiting for? Unload that thing.
You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend!
I see one of them. Kiss my
hand! Almost got me.
Muere. El último.
Walton's escaping. Take him down, boy.
¡No! ¡Pah! Pero qué buen comienzo, ¿eh? Intentar desde el punto de comienzo. Sí. Vale.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. There's one behind the crate. Take him down. You ain't taking me alive. Get to that crate. I got you covered.
Ah, sí, veo la X.
Take that feller behind the rock, boy. You ain't getting away this time.
Muerto.
Good grief.
I got you, boy. Make a move for that boulder.
¿Por qué no le das, amigo?
There's one of them. Watch out for that sneaky bastard behind the outhouse. Good. Now move up to the outhouse, Marston.
You're about to go meet your maker, and I doubt he's too happy with you.
Come on, Marston. I can't take them all. Stay with me.
Puesto precio a Walton. Si lo capturas vivo harás dinero. Si lo matas perderás
Let's see
unos
if we can
pocos.
take him alive. Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Ah, ¿qué? ¿Se murió?
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next
Debería a
time you're in
propósito,
town?
le disparé en la fiesta.
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Bueno, perfecto, vivo.
Come on. Yeah.
¿Qué hice? Fue porque la primera misión. Me recagaba a tiro. Qué grande. Eran 20 pesos. Creo que podía lootear a los tipos, ¿no? Saquear cadáver, sí, sí. Por eso están las X. Y que se da platita. A su vez la munición reaccionó positivamente. Si tienes poco, puedes ver tu honor en la sección estadística de menú pausa. El comisario te ha dejado muy lejos de la civilización. Puedes viajar rápidamente, si vas haciendo viajar de destino. Desde tu campamento abre tu bolsa con Select y elige no sé qué cosa. En una batalla podrás saquear las caderas a tu alrededor para obtener dinero en opciones sostenibles.
Damn critter!
No la vi. Sangre.
This'll fetch a good price.
Sí. Estoy sorprendiendo. Está bueno. Y así va subiendo platito. Hay otro. Vale, sí. No hace daño, boludo. Es una verga el tipo. Tenés que estar muy cerca. Pero bueno, me queda gracia que tenés esa mira asistida. Y los pájaros creo que me dan plumas solamente. ¿Sí? Sí. Pero sirve. Plumas de halcón. Vale, ¿a dónde vamos? John Marston. Y lo del comisario es lo que está cerca. Vale, quiero hacer algo. Muy bien, entonces iremos a lo de Bonnie. empezar a hacer las misiones de Gon. Y lo de... Sí, eso lo agarré más. Vamos.
Let's go.
Vale, lo que quiero ver es... Y desde acá... ¿No puedo cortar camino? Yo creo que sí. Por lo menos para ir hasta acá, sí. Conociendo de vuelta el terreno. Tanto jugarlo la primera vez me lo aprendí. Aprendes el terreno. Ahora el juego de cuchillo estará disponible en varios lugares. Parece muy bien. Sí, hay un desafío para desbloquear uno de los atuendos. Que tenés que ganar el juego del cuchillo en un lugar específico. Muy difícil. Tiene un par de juegos, un par de minijuegos. Estos juegos están muy copados. Juegos de dados, bueno, el póker a mí me gusta. Creo que está el Blackjack, que ahora no me acuerdo cómo se juega, pero lo aprendí y me gustó. Sí. Tenías que sumar 21. E ir apostando con eso. Está el de la armadura, eso está bueno. Con las pulseadas. Bien, interesante.
Let's go.
Ahora están. Vamos a hacer por acá. Ah, plantas. Esto era importante también.
There you are.
Matricaria, sí, me acuerdo. Conseguir matricaria silvestre, potenciado, ataque de movimiento. Vale.
Let's go.
Vale, yo creo que le voy a dar una horita más y vamos a hacer el video por acá. Tranquilo, tranquilo. Déjate. Esto es Armadillo.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarlane. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Okay.
Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Yep. Yep.
You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country. Where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Okay.
You look like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian. That was when Paul thought I would become a lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying, sometimes I wish I'd been, well, braver. Been to more places, seen more things.
Okay.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
Yep.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine.
Okay.
The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Vale. Medicinas. Consulta al médico. ¿Qué onda, viejo?
How would Armadillo get by without me?
Howdy, friend.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them.
Ok. Vale. ¿Qué dice cuánto dinero tengo?
I wonder what I need.
Vale. Sí, todo esto lo vendo.
You need something for that gout?
You know Miss Hollister, Dennis' wife? I heard she's a witch. A witch? Is that so?
You have any night fevers, come back and see me.
You know that fool with the gimpy leg? I heard he used to be a duke in England.
Oh, ok.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
Y hay tabaco y una manzana. No, me quedo con la guita. En tu bolsa tienes tu medicina de dos objetos consumibles para abrirlo. Restaura completamente tu salud. Vale. Entendido. Porque después puedo comprar caballos y armas. Si te dieran la pantalla se están moviendo los color rojos, ojos oscuros morirás y se morirá.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Okay. Sí, sí. Si quieres ir de Armadillo, suele haber diligencias cargando y descargando tras la estación de carga. Sí, pero tengo que pagar. Vale, ahí tengo una armería. Vamos a ver qué tal hay para comprar. Y la valija del corazón es el médico. Entonces esta. Buenas, buenas, buenas. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo le va? Hablar con el armero. Cebo. Vale, para vender no tengo nada. Una bandolera 125. Ah, ahí está, mi dinero 108. La bandolera duplica la capacidad de munición de fusiles y armas de repetición. Simpático. La pistola Volcanic. Winchester de repetición. 350. Y esto puede estar bueno. Yup. De casa no disponible todavía. Munición de pistola no disponible. Munición de arma de repetición. Vale. No, está bien. Gracias. Ahorraremos. Una vez que hayas comprado nuestras cosas. Ahora puedes jugar. Puedo quedar en varios lugares. Yup. Y está bueno poder hacer. Vale, lo que podemos hacer es visitar al comisario este. A ver. Tenemos una misión secundaria, que creo que es el signo de pregunta. Algunas personas que encuentres a lo largo del territorio necesitarán tu ayuda. Aparecerán marcadas como con el signo de pregunta. A ver. Lo secundario.
He's just... They took my boy! My boy!
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock.
Okay,
They took...
Hanging Rock.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Voy a buscar el muchacho Hanging Rock.
Hello there.
Sí, no es mi cabeza. No es el lugar. Las personas entrarás a lo largo, luego te harán sencillas tareas a realizar para poder completar estas tareas en su momento. Vení, Bonnie. Yo sé que estabas en otro pueblo, pero bueno. son las leyes. Hanging Rock. Apetitos americanos. Sí, yo me acuerdo. Turbio. Cuando esté activa la siguiente parte de la tarea, la persona está marcada en el mapa. Si has visitado antes este lugar, estará marcado con un signo de pregunta morado. De lo contrario, el área no terminé de leer. Sé que soy lento, pero un verdadero explorador domina todos los aspectos de la estepa. Es un buen cazador pistolero te regala la fama y dinero por todo el territorio. El camino para convertirte en una leyenda es largo y tortuoso. Para empezar, dispara pájaros y los corchotes. Sí, principalmente porque necesito guita para comprar armas mejores. Y así, para las misiones, se facilitan un poco las cosas. Camping Rock es esto, pero después tengo que ir a la zona marcada. Mira, acá tenemos planta.
There you are.
No sé,
How good are you with iron? I bet you can't beat Irish
apuesto dinero que no ganas a ir a Shelton en un duelo. No me acuerdo cómo eran los duelos. ¿Completar el desafío? A ver, vamos a probarlo. Mata a 3 pájaros. No le doy a nada, boludo, con esto. Ya, no nos mata. Uno, dos. Me falta el tercero. No, ahí. Muertos, 3.
See? That's how you do it.
Ain't that something? All right, here's your winning.
Eso es para obtener más información, revista tirador, asistencia. Ah, cierto. Era para que cadáveres. Ah, desapareció. Creo que me dan un peso por pluma o algo así, no importa. Sirve, sí. Todavía sirve. Más al principio, después la guita te termina sobrando de manera. Ya cuando tenés todas las armas, vale, había otro. Bueno, acá tengo uno. No lo veo, pero lo veo en el mapa. Y esto no. Benson.
Let's go. Slow down. shoot, gentlemen.
Ah, lo estaban persiguiendo.
Can't let the criminals win now, can we?
Del pedo, lo estaban persiguiendo. Tengo que tener cuidado con disparar a cualquiera porque me dan... Me quita fama. Me quita fama y me quita honor, creo. Y el honor es como re difícil de hacerlo subir. Vale, tengo que ir a la derecha. Sí, mis armas no tienen un camuflaje dorado. Vale. Estamos en zona. Descargo. Haciendo de noche. La pista que necesita. Un zapato y un hueso. Buen y sangre. Retitos americanos completados. Vale. Cosa que entenderemos en el futuro, ¿no? Esto queda ahí. A ver. Vale, lo siguiente es ir a lo de Bonnie. Sí, mujeres y redes. Sí. No estoy haciendo trampa. Igual esas cosas lo pasé, pero tengo una ayuda acá a memoria de una página para poder ir haciendo las misiones en el orden histórico. ¿Cuál es el camino, brother? Para allá. Okay. No tengo ninguna ruta marcada. De noche. Igual de noche se ve bastante bien. Hay muchas cositas para hacer de noche. Lo ocupado es que esta parte del mapa es un poco más amigable entre todo todavía. Matas a alguien y para quedarte looteando es complicado. Pero bueno, eso lo vamos a ver en el futuro. Bueno, ahí tengo otra. Otra secundaria. Está buena porque son historias complementarias a la principal. Yo las... Me encantan los juegos de mundo abierto. Hello. Sí.
What's mine is yours, friend.
Gracias, bro.
All in a day's work.
Soy solamente un cazarrecompensas, un justiciero y un capitalista. Vaya, vaya. Y lo que me interesa es esto. Los caballos también se pueden pelear. Bellezar animal, por su pollo. Ahí. El que está allá, que está cagado. Sí, otro que no saqué. Listo, ahora sí. Y... tanga. Se cuerea el caballo. Ahí nomás. Rapidito. Tarda lo mismo que un conejo. Perfecto. Toda la piel. Venga. Qué rico. Adentro, Tilly. Y tenemos... ah, acá hay otro.
I doubt you'll be needing this.
Esto y esto. Claro que sí, Tilly. Bien. Perfecto. Bueno. No. Tengo uno. Tabaco de mascar. ¿Dónde, boludo? No entendí. ¿Eh? Encontré tabaco de mascar. Ah, mirá. Y cebo y una manzana. Bueno. Chévere. Ahí te ves. Que lo maten. Vale, Bond debe estar dormido. Creo que cuando voy me dice que vayamos de día. Ahora puedes ayudar en la patrulla de manejar los reins. Un duelo, ¿no? Creo.
You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown.
¿De qué?
You're in
Para
way over
aceptar el
your head,
desafío de
son.
duelo, acércate a tu oponente y pulsa círculo. Nada, gracias.
How'd you like it? I want it between the eyes, straight from your
Sí,
pain.
con tu vida.
The only way out for you is down,
Sí,
son. 6 feet down.
a ver, vuelve a las de 5 a 6 pm, claro. Bueno, a ver cuánto me dan por esto. McFarlane Ranch.
Follow Charlie.
Sigue a
He's a
Charlie,
little one to
que le
slip
viene a
out
hablar el
trouble.
peligro, sí.
Stick next to the dog, mister.
Vale. Dicen a todos los delincuentes encuentres antes de llamar. No tengo lazo. Todavía no me lo dan. Ok. Vale, ropa. Venga. Bueno, ¿qué hacemos? Dame un guiso.
Go on then, boy.
O hago guiso de perro.
You're hard to kill, mister.
Muerto.
I guess that's it.
Poner menos 100. Oh, ¿ves lo que pasa, boludo? Ve el despacho. Okay.
All right.
Maté un civil.
Let's see.
Vale. No, cuidado con eso. No miré el mapa. Tranquilo, perro. Ah, no saqué el cadáver. Para. $10 un montón de plata. Bueno, acá. La Argentina también. Por acá, ¿no? Con daño colateral. Munición de pistola. Ah, ¿no? Por las molestias. ¿Cuánto me dan? Le doy las gracias. 15 pesos. Bueno, entrar al menú, pase de los primeros mundial. La ropa está. Bueno, me voy a pegar una siesta. Voy a hacer una más para Bond. La casa donde estaba. Ah, donde está la casita verde. Pero ahora esta es mi casa. Recargar antes de dormir. Y tener una ducha ni en pedo. Espera. Sí. Te los ordenan por fechas y no importa. ramitas. Ahora sí, Tirín. Vender a duendes. Sí. La moto. Y hacemos una misión más y lo dejamos para acá.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure, and I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
Yep.
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Yeah!
How you doing this morning?
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Yeah.
You should learn to ride before you learn to herd.
Let's go.
Easy now. All right, let's see if you can herd cows as well as you can charm humanity.
No, tengo que ir a la X. Pensé que tenía que guiar a las vacas para la X.
That's it. Easy. Stay behind them, Mr. Marston. Well, hello.
Ride them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Let's go. Come on, you dumb heifers.
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture. Come on, boys.
Vamos vaquitas. Para llevar el canal a la izquierda, por detrás, del lado derecho, ganado, de la derecha.
Come on. Easy up now.
Vale, y ahora se juntan
Nail it down.
creo que son 20 en total.
He's just showing
Good.
off now.
Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Move it up.
Doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Keep that herd together now.
Move it.
Martin's gonna love this.
Your first time. Whoa.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Ok. Vale. Dinero. Y eso fue Mujeres y Reses. La última misión que voy a hacer por ahora. Así que lo dejamos por acá. Me voy a la casa. Y bueno amigos, si les gustó el video, si les gustó el canal, dejad tu like, dejad tu comentario. Esto es Red Dead Redemption. Voy a estar jugándolo nuevamente. Streamiéndolo aquí en Twitch. Si quieren sumarse a los vivos. Si no conocen Twitch, es una buena plataforma para ver en vivo. Bueno amigos, nos estamos viendo. Les mando un saludo y espero que les haya interesado, y si no les interesa los recomiendo que vean la historia porque la verdad que está interesante. Ahí se ven.